Coal is the most abundant fossil fuel in the whole world. Coal is often used as a fuel to cook food. Earlier, it was used in railway engines to produce steam to run the engines. It is also used in various industries. It is used in thermal power plants to produce electricity. Welcome to the lesson on coal. At the end of the lesson, we will be able to explain the process of coal formation, state the physical characteristics of coal, list the products obtained from coal, describe the use of coal. Some 300 million years ago, the dense forests in low-lying wetland areas got buried under the soil due to natural processes like flooding. As more soil deposited over them, they were compressed. This led to the rise of temperature and pressure, because of which dead plants got slowly converted to coal. As coal contains mainly carbon, the slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. Coal is a black color, hard, solid substance formed by the process of carbonization. Since it is formed from the remains of vegetation, coal is also called a fossil fuel. When heated in air, coal burns to give heat and produces mainly carbon dioxide gas. The end residue of coal after burning is ash. Coal is primarily made up of carbon. It also contains hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur. Coal is processed in industry to get some useful products such as coke, coal tar, and coal gas. Coke is a tough, porous, and black substance. It is an almost pure form of carbon. Coke is used in the manufacturing of steel and in the extraction of many metals. Coal tar is a black, thick liquid with an unpleasant smell. Products from coal tar are used in the manufacturing of synthetic dyes, drugs, explosives, perfumes, plastics, paints, synthetic resins, etc. Naphthalene balls used to repel moths and other insects are also obtained from coal tar. Coal tar is also used for metaling the roads. Though bitumen, which is a petroleum product, is being used nowadays for this purpose. Coal gas is obtained during the process of coal to get coke. It is used as a fuel in many industries. Coal gas was used for street lighting for the first time in London in 1810 and in New York around 1820. Nowadays, it is used as a source of heat rather than light. Coal is used massively for generation of electricity in coal power plants. Let's conclude. We learnt about the process of coal formation, physical properties of coal, products obtained from coal, different uses of coal and its products.
Good morning, children. Today we shall learn about petroleum and its usage. Like coal, petroleum is also a fossil fuel, which means it is formed from the remains of dead organisms. But it is liquid as the process of its formation was much different from the formation of coal. Petroleum was formed from the remains of sea creatures. As they died, their bodies settled at the bottom of sea or ocean and gradually got covered by sand, clay, etc. Over millions of years, absence of air, high temperature and high pressure transform the dead organisms into petroleum and natural gas. All of us know how important petrol, diesel, etc. are. We get these fuels from petroleum. We also get kerosene from petroleum. Petroleum needs to be refined in the refineries to get these fuels. Raw petroleum or crude oil is a dark, oily liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is extracted from Earth's crust through a deep oil well. A huge pump extracts the petroleum through this deep oil well. Petroleum is a complex mixture. Petroleum refining means separating its components, and it is carried out at petroleum refineries. This separation process is known as fractional distillation. This process is actually for separating chemical components by their boiling point. Mixture is heated to a temperature at which one or more fractions of the compound will vaporize. Look, different components vaporize at different temperature and thus get separated. So, we get lots of things from petroleum. We get fuels like petrol, kerosene, diesel, LPG, etc. We get lubricating oil. Paraffin wax, which we get from the residue of the refining process, is used for making ointments, candles, petroleum jelly, face cream, wax, etc. Bitumen, which is also obtained from residue of fractional distillation process, is used for making paint and building roads. Every component of petroleum has some use, hence it is often called black gold. Natural gas is a very important fuel because it is easy to transport through the pipes. Natural gas is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas, in short CNG. CNG is used for generating power as fuel for cars. CNG is less polluting than petrol, diesel, etc. But coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. aren't available in unlimited quantity. With heavy use of these, we will run out of these resources in not so distant future. So, these are exhaustible natural resources. Hence, we have turned to resources which are available in unlimited quantity for fuel, electricity production, etc. Sunlight, air are such inexhaustible natural resources. Solar energy is nowadays used for generating electricity for home, industry, etc. also for cooking. In not so distant future, solar energy would also be used to run cars.